Hey everyone, welcome back to Flirt Magazine. It's Monday and I'm Amanda. And this week we all are going to be discussing allies. So last Sunday was the Grammys and Macklemore performed his Same Love song with Mary Lambert. Now I have to say hands down that's probably my favorite song of 2013. Um, it just, I guess, it really gets to me on a personal level. Even though the song isn't just aimed at marriage equality, it also discusses race and gender. Um, the video is very touching because it shows an interracial couple who had a son, and it showed him growing up and obviously struggling with his sexual identity when he was like in his adolescence, and then going forward eventually marrying his partner. It was just really cool and really thought out, and it kind of just brought together this message that we're even though we have these differences, we're all the same. Like, we want all the same things. We want to be loved, we want to be happy. And I think that's more the overarching message is that we want equality for everyone and we want people to be happy. And I think Macklemore using his public platform to be an advocate for marriage equality is awesome. I don't really think that him being a straight, cisgendered, white male is an issue. Like, we need allies. Queer people need straight allies. White people were allies for the civil rights movement in the 60s. Men were allies to women for the right to vote and continuing into today. Like, everyone needs allies. It's just it just really frustrates me that people, again, like, because they called out his own privilege and like how can he essentially be an ally, and that whole argument of just because you don't identify the same way as someone doesn't mean that you can't empathize with struggle or want to support rights and equality. It just, I don't know. It just really frustrates me. Like, as someone who's queer identified, I know we need straight allies. Like, it's super important. And I've had these conversations with some of my family members, and some of them consider themselves as straight allies as well. All in all, I think allies are definitely needed, and I think that we need them. We need the support, and we need people who want to stand up for homophobia and sexism and racism and all the isms in this world. Um, and yeah, and I think that we need to kind of take a step back and also be grateful, for our allies, because they're part of the reason why we have been moving forward, and we still continue and we still have a lot left to fight for. But yeah, I think especially if someone has a public platform and they're using it for good and for equality and not using it at all or using it for the negative, using like homophobic lyrics. I don't know. There's that's also the other thing is that there's no perfect ally as well. So I think it's really hard to criticize him. But as someone he's come out and he supports it, it's really frustrating that there's so many people within the community who are hating on him because it's like what do you want him to do, like not say anything, like not be whatever? And there's plenty of public people who have no political like or any they don't support like any campaigns, and what are they really doing? Like, it's just so I don't know. I think it's good. I think it's positive. We need allies, and I hope people can learn to appreciate and not hate on allies. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and you enjoy the rest of the week, and I will see you all next Monday.